talking about preparation, so what is the difference between a believer that will enter Ramadan prepared or a believer that goes in without any preparation?
No, it's a big difference because deeds, and that's the importance of the heart, if we're specifically talking about the hearts, the difference between two people that are physically doing the same act. Many Muslims, they fast. Even sometimes people that don't even pray, and they would fast in the month of Ramadan. So you have two individuals, two people that are both fasting, literally fasting from Fajr to Maghrib, but the rewards is something like between the heavens and the earth when it comes to the rewards. Based on what? They're physically doing the same thing, based on what's in their hearts. And that's why we have to be careful of what's in our hearts, sincerity, devotion, the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to purify ourselves from sin. And the levels of fasting, the least or the lowest level of fasting is physically fasting. Let's everybody do this. But there's higher levels than this, fasting away from sins, to stay away from disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the higher level, and that is to fast, as the ulama they say, from anyone but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To be focused so much that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that we seek His pleasure and we seek the rewards from Him, and so on. And the Prophet ﷺ, to show the importance of Ramadan, when two brothers, one died a year later after his brother. Later. And one died as a martyr. The one that died earlier, he died in the battlefield as a shaheed, as a martyr. And then his brother died after a year, on his bed. And one of the companions saw in his dreams that the one that died later, he entered Jannah before the one that died earlier, although the earlier one is a martyr. So he was surprised, and he went to the Prophet ﷺ, why would the martyr enter Jannah later when he's a martyr? And the Prophet ﷺ replied by saying, didn't he fast the month of Ramadan? Didn't he pray such and such amount of salah, number of salah? So they were competing, and this shows the virtues. One more Ramadan in one's life can be a matter of success and everlasting reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's not something to be belittled. A Ramadan in our life is a great thing for the rewards.